Yesterday, the NASDAQ 100 closed at 22,248, its first record since February, in a remarkable turnaround for that index, which has fallen earlier as much as 23% from its previous peak. The market's biggest names powered the overall index, compensating for smaller gains further down the market cap spectrum. Ongoing optimism about artificial intelligence has been another prime driver. Microsoft Corp, for example, has gone from one record to the next on AI optimism, while Broadcom and Oracle also rallied on AI-related tailwinds. And of course, Nvidia issued that blockbuster report last month. Tesla has been similarly volatile, especially in the aftermath of a high-profile clash between CEO Elon Musk and Trump, which led to multiple downgrades amid concerns about its outlook. But beyond the apparent easing of Middle East tensions, the current rally owes a lot to pauses and exemptions on the tariff front, but it's also built on the back of big tech earnings, which has reassured investors about the group's fundamentals and growth prospects, even in the face of a macro outlook that seems to be shifting by the day. While trade policies continue to be a question mark, most analysts seem to agree that the risks have diminished. A federal appeals court held on June the 10th that US President Donald Trump can continue to enforce his tariffs for now, after the US Court of International Trade in May ruled that he'd misused an emergency law to implement them. Repeated delays or exemptions, though, have given rise to the so-called taco trade, short for Trump always chickens out. And I covered this in my last post over the weekend. Now, the S&P 500 also recorded forward PE earnings above 22 times, which is way above long-term averages and frankly seems hard to explain, given the uncertainty about the tariff wars. And in fact, more broadly, we are seeing price bubbles across stocks, property, gold, Bitcoin, and other asset classes. So we need to be asking what is really driving all of this. It poses to me some critical questions about how much of a bubble territory we're in, and when will it pop? And what can you do to protect yourself should it do so? Certainly, the signs are there for those who want to see them, that we are in bubble territory. But as for when the bubble pops, well, who knows?